Shot. You're aiming right of the green. Green. At the gap in the trees. There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Very good. Okay, matey, so yeah, we're getting there. We've just got to figure out those pulls, obviously. This setup was not great for this hole. Definitely set up for a big high fade, yeah. Ball forward, shoulders open. So that's big high fade. And then let's just see from there. Okay, takeaway is good, posture's good. Yeah, and the delivery is nice and good. Yeah, I mean, just set up for that high fade, so that's why I went there. Okay, rest looking really good, mate. All done. Okay, so this is the one we really want to look at, isn't it? This is where we're struggling a little bit. Now, I did correct you, and then you end up hitting a good shot, but you can see the flag there, right? Okay, have a look again. Okay, so there's the flag. There. Okay, now I know you're just setting up, but you know, if you setting up and taking a practice swing on those angles, and you're promoting yourself on those angles. Okay, so you can see how far away we're practicing our setup and our alignment and even the swing relative to that target, right? Okay, so let's see what happens when you settle into the golf ball. Okay, so you can see how you settled in way out to the right. Okay, and then obviously I said to you, you're aiming in correctly, and that's now when you shuffle around. There we go. So obviously that flag has now moved slightly. So you can see still aiming just right of it, but that's acceptable, especially with that green sloping right to left. Okay, and then from there, once we set up, we now got to take it the club, or swing that club on line relative to our setup. So if that is where the shoulders are set up, I still say it's a little too far right, but you know, I was trying to take it easy on you in the beginning. So that's kind of our swing direction that we're setting up for. Okay, so for me it's a little too far away from the flag, but it's better. Right, so there's the issue I'm talking about. So now you take it inside, right? Okay, so let's just now simplify this. So we take all those lines away. Okay, how are you going to get that club from there, okay, to that golf ball around your body and hope to hit this target over here? Okay, it's just so difficult. All right, so that's where we've got to do a lot of our work. Okay, get these lines right with the shorter clubs, and it's the same thing that was happening with the longer clubs, and the same reason why it's going a little bit left. Okay, and why it's hard to clear the hip, because it's just very hard to get that club back out in front of you relative to the target. You're more going to want to stop your body and then flick the face over. Okay. Hey, mate, thank you for the game. Okay, so we can see again a lot of it starts with the setup issues. Our normal tendency of the ball position going too far forward, and then as it gets forward, when we put the club there, you can see how the shoulders react. So if that's neutral, then I start going there. Okay, and then that's the one we set up for the high fade. So if you're doing it on purpose, remember that's okay, it's going to work. The one video there is on the second hole. We definitely don't want to be getting a high fade on that hole. So that's a little error there. And then 3 with the same. So make sure it's teeth lower, ball positions back. Okay, we're really catching face to plane very neutrally. Okay, we don't want to be moving it around. The closest you got to being very, very neutral in terms of setup and returning the club was the 3-wood on the 8th hole. That was a really, really probably the best one of the day. A couple on the back nine as well, but that was really the good one. Okay, so our biggest issue here is the wedges. Okay, and then we can see the same thing has crept into some of the mid irons. Okay, and basically what's happening is, okay, we're aiming way too far right. Okay, even when you start to aim a bit straighter, all right, we're still pulling the club a little bit inside. So now to get from here back to this ball, back to the target is very hard. So what you've been doing is aiming right, getting in here, okay, coming a little over and hitting the face and hitting it somewhere on line, but that's not going to work. And as you can see, once you get to a 4-iron, 5-iron, 2-iron, now the angle of attack is a problem because of the in to over with the shut face. So then the strike goes. Right. So first thing we've got to do is learn to aim straighter. Okay. Secondly, then take the club out on line. Don't take it too flat. Okay. And then from there, what we spoke about on the course, from there you can use the timing of the rotation to hold the face square. Because obviously from there, if the body stalls and you flick the club, it's going to go left. Yeah. Okay. But we've got to go through step 1 and 2 first. Alignment first. Then the takeaway, then you can hold that face with the sequencing, with the hip work that we spoke about. Okay, the wedge we practiced there on 14, the second wedge, that was the one. That's the one we're looking for. Okay, so keep plugging through it, and the rest of the game, super happy with. Short games coming, leaps and bounds, putting, incredible. I did mention how to maybe really long lag putting could use a little bit of work. It's nothing technical, it's just a bit of feel. Obviously, you don't always have time to practice putts, but make sure that you try and get a bit of feel in for those longer putts. Okay, otherwise I'm super happy and keep working. We're on a really good path here.